Hello, this is Judy Bastin. I'm a CORE110 information literacy instructor, and this video is covering how to get to the Deets Library and to navigate around it to get the best results for your research. So over on the left, I'm in information literacy course. On the left here is academic resources. After I click on that, I get a page with many different resources, but we're going to click down to Deets Library. This will take us to Southwestern's library website. So first off, you'll see a big search box. This kind of works like a Google search box that searches most, not all, of the Deets Library resources that they have. This is a really good place to explore a topic or even try to find a topic. We're going to put in the topic leadership and search. So this search will produce a listing of many different types of sources. So with just leadership, you can see there's 20 million. So you know you're searching a lot of resources in the library, 20 million results. You'll see this research starter right here. It's kind of basic information to kind of get you started. And then as you scroll down, here are some results. So some things to point out are that your keywords are going to be in bold, so you know where they're at, usually in the title. You'll see what type of source it is. This is a book, and it's a print book, so it's actually at Southwestern College in Winfield. It might not work for the professional studies classes. Here are some videos. And then as you keep going down, keep looking through, you'll notice there are some ebooks that you can click on. If you click right here, it says full text or this full text. You can actually look at the book. I would actually recommend looking at the table of contents first to make sure it's something you want to look through, and actually can lead you to certain chapters that you might need. But sometimes you'll have assignments that say, well, we need a certain type of source. So you can do a couple things. One is you can limit over here with the filters to full text. And it does each one at one time. I wish you could do several, but you can't. And then you can say, I want to have scholarly journals. You can also change the time frame and make it more current. You can also go down here. Here's academic journals, but here is if you wanted ebooks, you can just click on that. I'll just click up here where it says scholarly journal, peer reviewed. Now this has reduced it down to 2 million. It's still a lot. There's other things you can do that's to more like search strategies and things like that, but that's for a different video. So you can click on any of these, and if you want to see the full text, you click over here. It's going to ask you to sign in. And because I've already signed in, it just kind of skipped that. So when you sign in, you'll see something from Southwestern that says it wants your user ID number, and then the last, and this is important, this caught me a little bit every time when I first started using the Deets Library, the last 5, not 4, 5 digits as your social security number is your password. So just remember that. And then here is your full text article. One thing to note, if you click on where this little yellow page is, you can scroll down just a little bit, and you'll see an APA citation already done for you for the actual article. And that's a nice thing about using the database. So if we go back, this is kind of just a beginning place to look with this search. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't search everything. So we'll click on ProQuest. ProQuest is a huge database. So if you want to search the research library, that's kind of the main one, but it does have some more specialized ones. I'm just going to search this one. So it's going to give you many different results. Some will be the same, but there will be some different results. I'm just going to go ahead and put in leadership. Whoops, I put an S in that. Oh, well, that's okay. Take it out and try it again. So there's 2 million in here. And as you can see, we're seeing a lot of different ones compared to the other one, which was a different publisher. This has scholarly journals, trade journals. It lets you know. It does highlight again. It just does it a little differently. The books are over here that you can look at instead of kind of mixed in, but you can click and change and limit to full text. And you can click also for scholarly journals, but also peer review would give you scholarly journals too, either one. And you can also do like a date change and things like that too. So they work similarly, but they are just a little bit different. One thing that I will note, if I click on an article here, it does do the full text. Notice it has an abstract. I didn't point that out on the other one. They do have abstracts which kind of summarize what the article is about, and that's kind of nice. It does have citing, like the other one, it's just up here. What I kind of like about ProQuest is it gives you related items. So it brings up this, you look at this one article, they'll bring up some others that they think are kind of close to what you're looking for and give you some other ideas of articles to use without having to search too much more. Then the last place that it's good to search are the research guides. They can be here or they can be here. Research guides can bring up more what we call specialized. So there's guides on how to use the tutorials, what is plagiarism, writing citation guides. But then if you notice, there's some others. So if you're doing leadership, business is very related to leadership. So this one might be a good place to go. Communications, computer science, education. So if you know you have a topic in that area, it would be good to click on these and see what kind of databases that are, again, specialized just in computer science. So this is ProQuest, but this is just computer science. And computer source, science journals. So these are a little bit more precise about what it's searching. But if you don't fall into those topics, you can still go to general topics. I recommend that. You're going to see some similar things in a few different things. So it has some ebook reference pages. If you look over here, click articles, then it's going to have some things you've seen before, but some new databases to help search. All of these are great resources. I recommend poking your head into each one of these and seeing what you can find. JSTOR is wonderful. If you've got a really current topic that's in the news, US Newsroom is great. If it's controversial issues, also opposing viewpoints are great topics for controversial issues. And then there are websites too that are available. So this is just a basic search around Deets Library to get you started. If you need help, there is what's called a 24/7 librarian, meaning that there is a chat box there and you can ask questions 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. And they will help you search through some of these databases to help you find what you need. So I highly recommend that as well if you're really having some issues. One other thing to note is interlibrary loan that is available, but because of our classes, it's not as easy to use. Maybe if you're finding an article, it'll come quickly, but it has to be mailed to you. But I just wanted to let you know it is available for you as students. So I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, there's a 24/7 librarian, and then of course you can contact me.